Record. Good morning, Nof.
Good morning, Nick.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Very good, thank you. And I'm grateful for this interaction. I'm very excited to know more.
Thank you. Thank you for hosting me. It's very, very my pleasure to do that.
Thank you, Nof, thank you. So important point, before to start talking professionally, as we know, we're gonna talk about mindset management, emotional regulation. You're gonna tell us something about you professionally in a second. We talk a lot about humans and humanity, and I feel lucky today that I'm chatting with you connected from Israel, from Gaza specifically. It's May 2024. We know broadly from the news what's going on in that area of the planet. So I'll ask, before to start talking about the professionals, let's talk about the humans and the humanity. How is the situation there? Would you like to share a couple of minutes about how are you living the situation in that area?
Thank you, Nick. I very appreciate that you asked me about the situation because it's not very popular in these days to ask about the situation. How you ask me about humanity and the human's rights? It's very hard. I think in this situation, they gone or lost gone, because all the kidnappers that kidnap the children, the babies, and then you start to think, what is the life? What's the meaning of the life? What we supposed to do in that situation, in this world? What it's our meaning to do, and what we can do about that? Because in the Jewish, it's already happened to us, and now it's happened again. I live near Gaza, and the Nova party was near my house. So I saw this from first eye. And when it started, day after that, I ran away with my children to keep them, to protect them. With my dog, we have a dog. And even so, it's all this situation gone bad with my dog. And they have feelings. I didn't speak with my dog. I didn't tell her anything, but she saw us, she feel us. And that, I think that the importance of the emotional feelings, the emotional management, that we are the humans supposed to know how to manage that. And I think it shows how everyone in Earth, the plants, the animals, of course us, how our emotions reflects us, the environment. Even so that we didn't think, because I didn't tell my dog anything. I protect my children when it happens, but even so they feel, even so they feeling in deep inside what the situation mean, what they feeling, and they affects another one. So that's how it didn't end the war in against Hamas ISIS. And even today it reflects us, reflects my children, reflects me, reflects even my dog. I give her medicine, and we start to do with her, to practice with her. We didn't stay her alone. We didn't leave her alone. Every time there's someone with her, with a dog. So I think it's very related to your responsible for your not your professional what you're professional doing in your daily day, but it shows how it's important our world to manage our emotions and how it reflects. Even though I didn't think it reflects my dog, but it reflects her.
I see.
And,
No, thanks for the point. I mean, it's very profound when these situations are witnessed with, I mean, not through the media, but in real life. As you said, you are facing questions like, what was the meaning of life? Why humans do this to other humans? So I thank you for sharing it, and yeah, we are already talking about emotions and how to manage them, especially in these psychological situations.
yes.
Let's talk about you professionally now. Would you like to give us an introduction about what you do? What's your job and mission?
Okay. In current these days, I am lecturing about education, physical education, sports. I lecture for organizations, voluntary organizations, parents, schools, about the importance of the education, how we have the responsible to educate the other the next generation, to all the humans. I think every person that we met, every child that I met, I'm responsible for him. I think I have a mission to do better. I think everyone in this world is supposed to do better. So because everyone will do a little bit more better, our world will be better. So that's, I think, my responsible, my first mission. I do it with a lot of passion for physical education and sports. I believe in all my thought, all my cell in my body. I believe in physical education and sports. I think with that, we can do a lot of things in our world to connect cultures, to connect countries. In my past, I was teaching 12 years in Arab schools. I speak Arabic and in Israel. And there I saw my mission, my responsible, how can I connect? I can do a better to connect children with my religion, to connect the children each other. I teach a student in risk. It's very hard because sometimes they do something to not allowing things, and and that's also my responsible. From there, I do my thesis. I'm a PhD student. I finished my PhD, and in my PhD thesis, I research how can I manage, how can my influence on in the children, in the eyes of the parents and the eyes of their teachers. How can I to do them better relationships in their friends, in their home, through do sports and physical education. It's very unique research in Israel. It's very unique research because it's became after the COVID-19, and it's very unique because it's the first time that someone researches the Arab students and Jewish students, and to compare it with them, each other. So it's very, very, very unique. I'm very glad that I do that. And that's it. Now I'm lecturing.
No, it's very, it gave me a true sense of the mission. While you were speaking, I was thinking, yeah, if we all can bring just one drop, we can improve the planet. And broadly speaking, every culture, or let's say it's kind of the mission of a human being, to live a better place than the one you found. So do something small, but if we all do something small, the world altogether is going to be a better place. And what you're talking about is unity. Unity is something that we are forgetting. Being unified, one with the other, cooperate rather than fight. And I mean, from your perspective and from what you are living at the moment, it really speaks volume. It sounds very important receiving this message from you.
Thank you.
Now, talking about sports, education, how mindset management and emotional regulation is a crucial aspect in sports.
Emotional management, it's very important in sports because if we, not even sports, athletes and teachers, every one of us need to manage our emotions very precise and very good for us. Why is that? Because if I can manage my emotional, I can deal everything in my life. For example, in this world, I can manage my feelings and I do it, I think, better. I think I do it good because my children didn't saw this very hard. If I take my students, if someone watch one of them manage his emotional feelings very good, he can deal with the aspect of the competition. If student didn't do it, if he doesn't know how to do it, he can't compete. Because as you know, as everyone knows, in the competition we have a lot of aspects: the stress, our group, you know, not everyone feeling that the good environment, the good energy that's supposed to do in the competition. They need to deal with them when they didn't do something good as they usually do. How if students start he can go to put ball in the basket and did it success. How we manage that? How we deal with that? Because if he didn't deal with that very good, it influenced his whole game. Okay, if even worse, it reflects in other games even. But if he know how to manage that, in the second that it's happened, he said to himself, okay, I didn't success, but it's now. In the next time, in the next second, I do better, and he will do better.
It's a great example. Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, it's okay.
No, I was saying, emphasizing what you just said, is a great example how to overcome mistakes or failure as well. Because I mean, every athlete is gonna face failure or a loss, or it's not that we always win. Many times we learn, and this means, yeah, how can I overcome this unpleasant emotion? So in this case, yeah, as you said, emotional regulation and understanding emotions and having the tools as well to overcome that becomes crucial.